Hello everyone. It's nice to see you all today. Hope you're doing well. Happy 1st of April. You have a long work ahead of you, so don't slack off, okay? I see we have a decent crowd today. Right from the start. Not bad. You're probably wondering what's going on today. Hello, Opera. Welcome. Nice to see you. I bet everyone is wondering what's going to go on today. Well, as you can see, I'm not in the office, so I had to find something else to do in my spare time. Luckily for you guys, you get to watch me. Hello, 7-Up Tendo. Welcome, welcome. Konnichiwa. Why am I streaming so late? Because, well, I have to get back to the office later. Within some hours. I figured that around this time would be a decent time. In fact, this would be a normal time for me, usually. I am a night owl, I guess. Or a night fox, you could say. I hope it's not too inconveniencing though. Huh. Yeah, I normally stream pretty late. If it's not around 6 p.m. EST or so, then it's usually 12 a.m. or 2 a.m., sometimes 10 a.m. I did. I see that you actually enjoy some of the things that I do as well, and I'm happy to have you here as well. I'm glad you found my channel yesterday. At least I think it was yesterday. But everyone knows what today is, obviously. So things are a little different today, so I may look a little different as well. And some may see it more as nostalgia as well. And that's okay. I see. We have the same time zone then. That's interesting. So you live in Georgia. Huh. That's cool. Did you say you're Japanese though? As in, like, you speak, like, you're Japanese native, you speak Japanese? Because that's even more interesting. Because I'm still learning. Thanks, I'm trying to make my own songs. That sounds really nice. I actually like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to take a look at some of that when you upload them as well, and I will take a look at some of your other things too. That goes for any content creators out there. Don't be shy. But for those of you who don't know or who are unfamiliar, I am Fenica. And this is how I was before some things changed not so long ago. So I'm back to my roots for the day, out of the office. Why is this still going? What do you mean? Hello, Ref. What exactly are you talking about? Yeah, I'm Japanese. I moved from Japan in 2017, but now in the US, the only time I speak is with my friends. Thought it was an intro? Oh, no. The intro did go a little longer than expected, but that's because I was still getting things ready after all. Or playing games? Okay, okay. You? Office job? Well, Gilbert, as you can clearly see, I am an accountant. What are you on about? Are you not an office worker as well? I had live late. Oh, yes, of course. That's pretty normal. Don't worry too much about that. But 7 Up Tendo, that's really nice to hear because if I ever could, I would love to be able to learn more. And I hope that doesn't make you feel like uncomfortable or shy or anything like that, because it's very difficult to try to speak with someone, try to learn the language without using some type of app. And I know a lot of people are very shy. This girl said it's rewind time. Ah yes, rewind time. Explain the benefit of double entry accounting. I shall not, Gilbert, for this is my day off. I'm here to chat and play games. Well, technically one game, but it's something new, something I've never played before. Excess, why are you using old avatar? It's not old avatar. Technically it's not. You know what? We're not gonna go there. I don't want to get into any legal trouble. Let's just say, why not, right? Today is an interesting day, don't you think? I think it's a decent day to do something a little different, no? Or at least I would like to think so, right? Play Hollow X Brick, then with chat? No, of course not. It doesn't. Japanese is just a weird language. It definitely can be. Because English is ever changing, like all the time. And I know Japanese is too, but English has so many different rules where you learn one thing and then there's an exception immediately. This is the avatar setting in place where we met when you had half the subscribers. When I met you when you had half the subscribers. So it's a nice nostalgia, yeah? Why bully? No bully. Yeah, that is true. For a long period of time, this is how I looked. This is what how it was. Until I'm not sure how many months ago actually. It took a little bit. But here we are today. Right now. Right? I figured that a day like today, sometimes people like to get into a lot of trouble. English is easy when learning, but getting rid of Japanese accent is difficult. That's something I understand as well. It's just like I learned English through television. Yeah. I feel like it's an easier way to do so with learning language because you get to learn how people are reacting, and what to say in different situations, or how you can tell the different emotions with what you say as well. This is also the avatar I pranked you with Daisy? I think so, yeah. That was some time ago, wasn't it? Time sure does fly, doesn't it? And it's really funny too about the television thing because for a long period of time I was like, there's no way you can learn Japanese through anime because of, you know, how it is, how dramatic it is, but dramas exist on television. Your guy's pitch accent goes down, then in the middle. Yeah. I'm just trying to how do I explain? As pitch accent goes down, then in the middle. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. So it's like, how are you today? Are you doing well today? It's fine weather, isn't it? Meanwhile, in Japanese, it's like, 今日は天気ですね。大丈夫ですか？これは何？男の人と女の人は話しています。男の人と女の人は何と言いますか？ Something like that, right? It's definitely a difference for sure. I think every language has a different shaping. Your gun speech accent goes down instead of being in the middle. What I meant to say. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. I noticed with Japanese that it's like, with every noun, well, I say noun, but I think the word in Japanese is like meshi. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I noticed that the nouns, it's like it goes, each noun, it goes down until you hit like another noun. So that's like, that's why it's like, 女の人と男の人は話しています. Yo, what's good, bro? Hello, Bucket Town. Welcome, nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you like the change of scenery, even though we practically just met yesterday. Or so I believe. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Time really does fly. I'm not sure anymore. Today is April 1st after all. Happy April, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Japanese lesson, not necessarily Japanese lesson per se. More like I'm learning Japanese, and it's not very often that I get a chance to actually speak with anyone who's actually Japanese native or has learned it enough to be able to speak both Japanese and English. And funnily enough, I met 7up Tendo the same time that I did you, Bucket Hound. Same stream, even though it was at the end of the stream, but it was really cool. So, do you have any Japanese friends instead of me? In real life, I have a half Japanese friend whose mother is Japanese native, but the friend is still learning Japanese as well because, well, she's raised American, so we're technically both learning, but I've been trying to learn Japanese for quite some time, and I just never did it properly. So for me, it's mostly reading. I read like the hiragana, katakana, and some kanji somewhat well, but I don't speak very well. It's hard for me to actually form the right words to say. Gomen nasai. But I do try. It's been years, so. There was someone else who had joined my stream at some point. It was a while back, but I hadn't seen them in a while. They said they're actually Japanese, but I only saw them once. So I don't know. They're probably subscribed to me though. I know a little bit of Japanese from watching anime in sub my whole life. Basically the basic stuff like sorry or are you okay, right? Like ごめんなさい or すみません大丈夫ですか right? 大丈夫? Yeah, a great way to learn Japanese is to write repeatedly down and say it out loud to keep it locked into your mind. Yeah, that's something I used to do as well. I guess that's still a staple. I'm not sure though. Because I know a lot of people do all sorts of different ways to learn, like with Anki cards and whatnot, flashcards, memory, anything that deals with memory, and then like writing the kanji. But I hear that a lot of times people don't really write kanji as much these days as they used to. I do sometimes though, because it helps me remember. For example, kanji is great, but you need to learn stroke order to not pick up bad habits. I agree. I did use something to help me learn stroke order before the app changed itself, because it likes to change a lot for some reason. I had to do the sumimasen gaijin to get through a packed train to get our luggage, maybe? Yeah. Stroke order is simple? No, I mean, stroke order is simple, yes. And it helps remember the kanji as well. But, Gilbert, to most people, kanji is very scary. Mecha mecha kawaii da ne. Stroke order, bucket hound. Not that type of stroke. Different strokes, different folks, right? Thank God I don't know a single word you guys are saying. Neither English nor Japanese. Are you sure, Raph? You act like you've never seen anime before. Daijoubu desu ka? When I was in school in Japan, they made us write it down for the hiragana definitions. Yeah, forced to learn Mandarin for 12 years. Ah, naruhodo. That makes sense. That makes sense, then Gilbert. 12 years, that is a long time. I mean, that makes sense, though. It really does. To memorize it. The only thing I remember is how to find a word in the dictionary by stroke order. That's actually kind of cool. Because, is it, when you're looking it up, is it based on radical? Or is it actual, like, stroke order? I only know Spanish and English. And most anime I've seen see them in Spanish. Oh, okay. You see the Spanish dubs or sub, maybe. I'm not sure. That is a thing, though. Yeah. Especially Dragon Ball Z, I believe. I know Dragon Ball Z has like a Spanish, I think, dub. Radical, then stroke order. Okay. Right. Because there are some radicals that I do know that are like specifically for water or for ground or air or something like that. Star Wars Jiffy dub. Another level. I don't doubt it. I was thinking about seeing if I could find some cartoons, like some Western cartoons that are Japanese dubbed, to see how that goes. It's interesting to listen to. Since you already know what's going on in the cartoon, it's nice to hear the differences, right? For example, heck, with Agretzko, I watched it in English, but I haven't watched it in Japanese. It's hard to find. So I plan on doing that. Ironic, right? But there was an anime, Lucky Star, that I watched in English first, and then I watched it in Japanese, and I could hear the differences, but could still understand because I saw it in English, or I watched it in English the first time. English, if there's an option. Clone Wars Season 7 and Star Wars Bad Batch. I kind of want to go to Japan. They got a lot of girl cafes where the women actually cuddle with you while you sip coffee and talk. Now, I didn't know about that. I knew that, you know, they had like great hospitality, but I didn't know they'd do things like that. That's my first time hearing about that. Season 1 through 6, Disney never got the JP dub. あなたがこれをなんちゃらかんちゃらできるなら日本にいる間のなんちゃらのお気に入りのとAll about Lily Chocho でした。I could only read some of it, and I do apologize for that. But I could actually read some. Lucky Star English dub is still a good benchmark. It really is. I have seen Agretzko in Spanish and English, and yeah, the words to vary. Then they give you 1,000 yen bill. While there's a menacing man saying you have to pay. Oh, I see. Hey man, there are a lot of perverts, you know? Remember, people try to be very nice, and then you get some of those people who take it a little too far. So it's a dangerous job, but I'm glad that people can still do it. Oh, the one you all should try is Game of Thrones. Sorry, but I don't got the wrist. The Hodor thing. Interesting. I never heard of that though. What I am doing is hearing, I think, Japanese or Mandarin, and even though I do not understand most of the words, they are really cool. We're speaking Japanese. I don't know any Mandarin, any Chinese at all whatsoever. We're talking about each dub has different wordings to fit the context. Right. Yeah, because you want it to flow naturally in the language. That's why there is a such thing as fan translation versus localization. Localization is like when they sometimes add pop culture references or change pop culture references from the native to the region. Game of Thrones. Okay. fan translation is almost a one-to-one, or just, you know, just to get the gist of it. They revealed why the cripple is called Hodor. Oh, okay. I see. Naruhodo. Wakata. Like Mother 3. Like Mother 3, exactly. Because Mother 3 never got an official localization. So we rely on the fan translation, which is not a bad one, by the way. I love Mother 3. It's actually one of my favorite games. And I will play it at some point on stream. You have my word. Because it is my favorite. Now lesson learned from the Uzaki-chan wants to hang out manga is that it's okay to be a pervert and to control your perviness. Well, as people always say, you know, do things in moderation, and be responsible. When you go too far, there are consequences. Always remember that. You don't want to get in trouble, okay? That's just how it is. For real? You played the Mother series? Oh yeah. I had started I started Mother 1. I started Earthbound Beginnings a few weeks ago. I still need to go back to it because I've been playing a whole bunch of different games lately. What's a pervert? Hentai. Hentai Jean. That's a pervert. What's the April Fool's joke? Hello, Mucho Nuts. Welcome. Nice to see you. What joke? Is there supposed to be a joke? What do you mean? Hopefully you're staying safe, by the way, on this April Fool's Day. Oh, yeah. Pervert is hand tight. If you've ever played the Puyo Puyo series, Shezel gets called a pervert all the time. Maybe you're a joke, buddy. Perhaps so. I am the streamer after all. Watch it. Brother, it's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. for you, but 12 a.m. for me. Which means it is not April for you yet. Next Mother game should have Ness as an adult, as the previous games hinted him being OP in the future. Well... Wait, did that happen? I thought it was more like Nenten came from the future to be OP, or came from the past to be OP in the future. But maybe not. Besides, there are only 3 Mother games and there will never be more than 3 Mother games. The series is done. Yeah. So, you know. Next issue ain't want me to start flaming you, bro. Flaming? Who's flaming? You asked if there was a joke. I don't see a joke. Unless you're just talking about me. I mean, sure. I speak normal? What do you mean normal? I am speaking normal. What's wrong? Did I do something wrong? I must say that I am somewhat confused. Wasn't the villain of the Mother games come from the future to beat a kid Ness? Well, I kind of, sort of, yeah. I see. Such hostility today. I'm sorry to have made you angry. I apologize for that. Perhaps this is not a good day for you. Went from squeaker to depressed teenager? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Pick a tone? A tone, you say? Well, it goes to show that people can't have fun now, can they? Speaking of fun, talking wasn't the only thing that I had planned. And you will never guess what I planned on doing. What's going on? Nothing really. How is anybody supposed to speak a tone? They just mean that, yeah, it's bullying. It's playful bullying. It's just more like how I'm going up like this sometimes and then I'm going low down like this. And he said like depressed teenager, right? So it's like becoming like a like a kusokaki, and then the kusokaki gets picked on a lot to the point where they start crying because they can dish it out, but they can't take it, right? They can dish out they can play pranks on people, but can't take pranks themselves, basically. Spinning RGB Roach? No, 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 no. No more spinning RGB Roach. That is going to be forever history. The stream is still on the channel. It is definitely a stream of all time. But that's not happening again. If I have anything else spinning, it'll end up being what I have these days. But, you know. Quit talking, nerd, ears hurt. Like, dang. What do you mean? Am I too loud? Is something the matter? I found a T-tone. This music is mad chill. What is the song? I need music like this for my manly rubber ducky bath times. Actually, just turn down the volume. The stream where B12 dies. Oh yeah. Turn down the volume of my voice or the song? That's the real question. Because my volume is like in my peak. Do I have to check myself what's going on? Mucho, why are you mad? I actually want to know now, is anything wrong? I know that there's playful bullying, but I can't tell from his tone if he's being serious or not. Did something bad happen? In the US, unlike Japan, you guys have memes, and your guys' humor, like ironic memes, actually broke me the first time I came here. Really? Japan doesn't have memes, are you sure? Always. Did you get hurt? Did your dad left? Excess, I did not. Excess has done no such thing. Must have Now, no, I don't think that's the case. While it could be possible, I don't think that's what's going on. Wait till you watch British humor. I have to admit, Gilbert, British humor confuses me a little bit. Did your mom hit you with a belt because you were speaking too loud? That would be the worst way to get a spanking, actually. No, Japan has a type of content like humor, but not advanced like US's humor. Are you talking about manzai? I probably pronounced that in the wrong tone, but you probably get what I mean. Because manzai is very interesting. No, I hit my mom with the belt? Oof. That's pretty, disrespectful. British humor. Yeah. British humor I don't even really understand. You have Discord? I do have Discord, actually. I would say check my description, but it seems like the link doesn't work, so I have to post a new link every time. So let me do that right quick. Let me find it. Huh. Okay, so I go and I grab the link. And I post it here, and I pin. Did you bump into someone and say, "Oh, I am walking here"? That's what happens when you grow up with a dad from Guatemala. Oh, watch the original Office. Oh yeah, that still confuses me actually. It's a good watch though. In American humor, there must always be a redemption. Sure, I guess so. Wait, where is... Oh. Wait, is this song from Undertale? No. Oh, that's what I meant to tell you. So, this song is actually from Dova Syndrome. What is it called, though? Let me check. Let me see if I can remember. It is called... Let me see. Thanks for the hearts and emotes. Haha. Song is not from Undertale. Yeah, it's not from Undertale. I try not to play copyright music. It's called... The song is actually called Lo-Fi Sunset. And it's Dova Syndrome. Hey, now you're in the Discord. Welcome to it. Hope you enjoy. Things get a little crazy there, but not too crazy because it's kind of a quiet place too. Only recently it started becoming a little lively, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. There are still some things I have to fix. Some channels are kind of locked, I guess. So I have to figure out what to do with that. Yeah, lo-fi, yeah. I literally looked up lo-fi and just to see what I get. And this one sounds pretty decent. Glad you joined, Raph. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Oh, let me read what 7up said about Smash. I remember that last time on a very old Super Smash Bros. Ultimate live stream I've been on, when the streamer who doesn't know the language Japanese let me be on VC, and I got so comfortable I started speaking my main. Wait, so they didn't know Japanese, but you still ended up speaking Japanese anyway? Or rather, you just got so comfortable that you just started speaking Japanese. That's interesting. Only took to read last. Oh. Y'all will never be prototypes on the server like me. Prototype? Oh, are you calling yourself old? You have to understand, Mucha. You pop in and then you're gone for like 6 months, and then you come back because you're busy. You guys want to listen to an adult joke before I hit the sack? That depends. Is that the adult joke? It seems like it to me. But either way though, I do hope you do get great rest. Let's go new model. Hello MD. It's not a new model per se. Just nostalgia is all. You could still call it an upgrade maybe from how it was previously, sure, but you know, I don't own the model. Or rather, I don't own, you know, the likeness. How much are you every time though? Yeah. You cherish me. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, Mucho. I've dealt with an actual bully before. Or an actual, like, terrible individual on stream before. You're nothing in comparison, so it's okay. You're fine. Don't worry, it ain't that bad. Okay. Yeah, I just slipped out and I didn't realize until the streamer said, "What foreign language are you speaking?" Oh no. That's unfortunate. Zannen datta na. What do you call an octopus with a wig? But I stopped that habit. A wig? I like it a lot. It's that show. Oh yeah, it's a oh bucket. Of course. What hang out with excess? Actually human being. That's kind of funny though. Sometimes I can recognize what language someone is speaking, but not necessarily what they're actually saying. So I can hear the difference between Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian. Kind of. There are some that mix together because some words are kind of close, but I don't necessarily know what's being said. My fobs coming Tuesday. It says getting a new router soon too. What's fobs though? Mucha. It's nice that you're getting a new router. That's amazing. That means you don't have to worry about the crazy like lag and stuff. Is it just a chatting stream for today? Not necessarily. I'm just catching up. This is the most I've ever. This is literally the most I've ever had people speaking at one time. Without me even doing anything yet. I'm rather surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it makes me happy. We're too fast for your reading eyes. That's not true. Chat's not nearly as fast as how it would be if I had like 500 people here. It's not zooming, and I don't have slow mode on. A fob is a certain type of custom GCC. It's basically the motherboard. Oh, okay. The only time I ever heard of a fob had something to do with the military, so I didn't know. Asian languages are very different of how they're pronounced. Chinese is way sharper than Japanese in pronunciation. That's true. And it's all tonal. 100% tonal. Man, I'm dead. Why are you dead? Claude, what's wrong? Daijoubu desu ka? O genki desu ka? Dropped 185 on it and 20 on an adapter. Okay. UCC is a GameCube controller. Right. The reason why people are lively here is because I'm usually the life of the party. But Bucket Hound, this is the second time you've been on my streams. Or been to my streams. You do help though. I'm not gonna act like you don't. And I'm glad you're here. Sure, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. Bucket. Have a look at Vietnamese. They have 13 pitches. I did not know that actually. Genki desu ka? Genki desu. O genki desu ka? Minasan, o genki desu ka? Is everyone okay? How's everyone doing? I'm the life of the party. Know your place, bud. You're not that guy. You almost remind me of Wolverine, Mucha, for some odd reason. You just remind me of Wolverine. I guess that's how I'll refer to you. Everyone has their own place in the party. I like that. Put that on a shirt. That's nice. Yeah, but I'm the main attraction. I don't know, I'm not too keen on Ferris wheels. Then again, I'm not too keen on amusement parks in general. Or roller coasters. But that's just me. When I was in Japan, I lived in Kanto, and people have their own Japanese pitch, including me. Right, regional, like, each region tends to get their own dialect. Which is why a lot of times people think of like a country or southern Japanese to be Kansai, right? Kansai. Or Okinawan, maybe? I don't know. Dare not start. No, where you stand among me. Among us sus? Among us sus? Among us sus? So stop thinking you're the guy with attention, which we all know that the main attraction makes people want to slap you and back away. Nobody is the main attraction. Angry because you'll never be me. Keep coping, pal. Having post-depression from JP trip. Gonna need to grab some more time off to fly to JP. Maybe combine it with Europe trip. I told you, Gilbert. It's kind of hard to just stay there. Or to only be there for like 5 days or so. I feel like I probably would get depressed too. I've never traveled to Japan. I would love to. If we are talking about the main attraction, talk about excess. Nah, talk about me instead. She's the one who made this. I mean, a streamer is honestly nothing without their fans, much like idols. The streamer does the thing, but the audience really does help. I made you, bro. Hello, Blumier. Welcome. Nice to see you. I made all of you. Mucho. Yesterday was Easter. If it was not because of her, you would just be the NPC that no one talks too much. I smell mauled. I would make a bet of 100 that you will never go to Japan this decade. Oh, I will definitely go this decade. Because I plan to within 4 years. Made us. That reeks? Nah, not too much. Just the person who nobody wants to talk to. But we still do. Made us by building or... Yes, and God bless. If you guys really want to bully me, it's still Easter for me. Yeah, you are Pacific time. So it's 9 for you. Almost 10, yeah? Wow, I've been talking for like 45 minutes. Well, not 45 minutes, because I did have an intro. But you know what I mean. 40 minutes, I guess. We try to keep our cool for your bully tactics. Raph, if you think this is bullying, you've seen nothing. I'm telling you, it was pretty bad a week ago, or a week and a half ago. I don't remember. Lol, bro. Where should I fly into if I go to Japan? That's a good question. 7 up 10 though. What do you think would be a good place to visit in Japan? I don't know if, because I guess most people are trying to go for like tourist attractions maybe. For me, I just want to take in the air. Actually, I should probably turn this down a little bit because it gets a little loud. The chat sound, I don't know why it's so loud. Let's turn this down a bit some more. The chat pinging noise. I don't know why I didn't notice that until now. Very odd. Put it about right there. Okay. Can't anymore, bro. Blood. Same here, but here we are. Whatever you do, don't copyright Nintendo games in Japan. Those Nintendo ninjas work with Yakuza. I mean, copyright strikes worldwide as well when it comes to Nintendo. Usually people say Tokyo, but places like that aren't fresh because there's a lot of people and not so fresh air. I hear that it's okay to go to Tokyo to like learn and stuff, but it's not a good place to live because of how expensive it is. It's better to go out to the countryside to live, more than likely. I think that's correct, from what I've heard. I just want a good time with a fragile ego guy next to me. Oh, with not a fragile ego guy next to me. Osaka? Okay, Osaka. Oh, not Okinawa, Osaka. Right. $2, Gilbert. $2? That's not a budget. You're a working man though, Boobier. You definitely make more than $2. My ego is very high because I'm awesome. Always take care of number one. If you don't care about you, then no one will. Let's see. We're about to unlock Ultra Ego. Oh, Ultra Instinct. Not seriously, I'm trying to gauge what my budget is by where is a good place to fly into. Kansai area is good for food tourism. Okay. Bro's gonna lose his eyebrows. Especially. Love me the most. Kanto is better if you're into anime stuff. Can you guess my age? Oh, I don't know if I can guess your age just based off of, you know, text or anything like that. I have no idea. Let me think. Are you maybe 20? What channel do you have to play your console? Yeah, YouTube channel, Gilbert. You could probably find them if you just look up their name, in chat. It should be there. I feel so old here. It's okay, Bucket Hound. I'm probably older than you. I know Gilbert is older than I am. Why are all my friends minors? That's one way to phrase that. It could be phrased differently. Let's say the XS oldest video was out. I didn't exist. Oh, are you telling me you were born past 2008? That's insane. Yeah, my first video came out in 2008. If you weren't alive in 2008, yeah, you're pretty young. That's scary. That means you're probably, yeah, you're probably 13, 14, 15. That's scary. Turning 14 in June? Whoa. Oh, wow. Hey, Gilbert. 7-Up Tendo is younger than Ainz. By like a year. Very young, yeah. Oh, Raph, you're also turning 14. Okay. I don't know why I thought you said you were like 12 or 10. I'm thinking of someone else. I'm 23, but I just saw a 33, so I think I'm good. Oh. Who's 33? Who said 33? I didn't see a 33. Bucket, I'm not 33. I'm 16. Mucho is 16. Okay. I was in kindergarten in 2008. Can't answer the TV channel question. Kind of excludes him from the 2000s. The TV question. What TV question? I didn't mean it like that. I'm just friends with people under 18. Usually No, I get it. I know what you mean. Because I think about it. Think about how my chat is right now. I have a lot of people who are teenagers in my chat right now. In the what? Nah, I'm 21. I was 5 then. 5 or 6 years old. My brother was born in 98, so yeah, I'm a late youngest child. Oh yeah, absolutely. Your brother is 6 years younger than I am. Give or take. I thought it was your birth year, not the time you went to kindergarten. Oh, that makes sense. When you play your game console, which TV channel you have to tune it into? Oh man, Gilbert, I think that varies though with different countries though, does it not? I think for me when I was younger, it used to be 3 or 4. It was one of those. Wow, that brought me back. I hadn't thought about that in a long time. I think it was 3 or 4 though. If they say input 3, then they're young enough. Oh, it was definitely 3 or 4. I do remember that. I remember using an RF cable for my NES, and I didn't even know that you could use AV cables because we were too busy using the RF. I just didn't know. I was so young. I'm actually 46. You're not, Boomier. You're 21. It's okay. If they say channel 3, then it's 1980s. 46? That's cap. It's gotta be. Gilbert is in his 40s. So, yeah. I was born in 2010, but still do stuff like I was born in the 2000s. Input equals channel. Yeah. I'm just glad you don't have to do that anymore. I'm glad there's just such a thing as like the input button on a remote, you know? Or source. Post 2009 is wild. Oh yeah, like I said, my first video was posted in 2008. And so I did, I revisited it with my last stream, or not last stream, my last video. As a kid, I would have my telephone that had buttons where you can react to questions. Shows I would, what, Mario and Yoshi Adventures. It's very interesting that you mentioned that, the Mario to Yoshi no, I actually can't read the last kanji, that sucks. Oh, is it It might be Bolken. I don't remember. I don't know what Bolken actually looks like. So I don't know why I said Bolken. I just know that Bolken is adventure, but I don't think that's the kanji. Oh, that means you guys had fun in 2020 because, oh, that's not how that works. 2 years of lockdown, yeah. Being born after 2009. Hello, Chunga. Now, guys, we found someone who's older than Gilbert. And no, I'm not putting you to shame, Chunga. We're just talking about ages here for some reason. Because we've revealed like the 2 youngest people in chat at the moment. They're 13. Yeah. But yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that Mario Yoshi video because I had just recently learned about it watching a different streamer, watching a Twitch streamer. It seems interesting. I thought it was really cool how you could react by like using a phone or whatever. It would like call into the broadcast or whatever. My mom didn't notice me in the home until 7 months later. Literally almost got scrambled before the doctor stopped the checkup and saw that my mother was pregnant. That's interesting. That's scary. Quiet. That's super scary. I knew that kind of thing existed, but holy, right? I've heard worse. Yeah, exactly. 13 jackpot. Yeah. I never heard of that show before, actually. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I think it's nice to meet everyone though, because I get to learn of different people's lives and whatnot, and how they grew up and how they're doing now and stuff like that, you know. I like that people can come together into a chat room and be decent. Like I said, I know Mucho was trolling earlier. That's why I didn't kick him or anything, because I know that he was just being, you know, funny. But I like being able to do stuff like this. Why does this music give me house flipper vibes? It's just lo-fi, and you've heard it before, Claude. I've used it multiple times in the past 2 or 3 weeks now. I don't know, it's just lo-fi. Lo-fi Sunset is the name of it. I was not trolling. Oh, you were trolling. That or you're, you know, tsundere. But it's okay. I hate you, buddy. Triple Rose, yeah. If you really want to, like, make fun of anybody, though, you can totally make fun of me in a few minutes, because I'm about to pull up something I've never played before. And I'm not even going to be serious about it. I'm just going to be doing, like, one thing in it just to, like, mess around. Never call me that again. What did I call you? A troll? Well, since we are sharing in real life, I train students as an assistant instructor at a traditional Taekwondo school. Really? Wait, do you have Korean background? Or nah? I feel like in the US the laws here are free, but I'm no longer an immigrant, but I can now do things like mod my Switch without possibly getting arrested. I wouldn't say you wouldn't get arrested, but I can say that you could still get banned for modding a Switch, since Switch is current console. You wouldn't get arrested for modding like a Wii or a Wii U though, since they're obsolete. No, Mucho said no longer. Because Japanese moved to America or something like that. Nah, blacker than under the bed. No Korean, not Korean. My grandmaster is though. Oh, understandable. That's fair. Blacker than under the bed. Listen, I don't judge people based on phenotype. That's just wrong. Besides, I'm tan, so I mean it's whatever. Banned but not right. Yeah, not jail. Yeah. It's not one of those situations where it's like you you know, you pulled the, this is an old thing, you've pulled the paper off of the mattress, right? You pulled the tag off the mattress, so now you go to jail. And then under the bed, yeah, because you know, shadow. I always judge people based on their looks. I know. It's the first thing that people see, right? So it's the first thing that you think. But home training teaches you to not be rash about it. Certain drugs that everyday people use here are, for some reasons, banned in Japan. I learned that too. I'm not sure why, but then again, different countries have different laws based on, like I think I remember Gilbert saying something about there's like an alcohol difference in Australia, content wise, that you can have or whatever, or that you can at least ship, maybe. But yeah. What else? Especially the color of their skin and not content of the character. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm so like that when God said let there be light. I was out of town. That's insane. At least you have good humor though. It's not like bad humor or anything like that. It's not something that's like slanderous or anything. No, I judge the character based completely off how they look. You look at someone and you're like, ah, kusagaki da yo. その人は草学園ですね. It's very healthy. Is it good for your health? Yeah, in Japan we try our best to make things move smoothly and have a good reputation. Right. That's why a lot of people say that with the Japanese language in general, most sentences are not direct unless you're like super casual, I guess. It's just not a very direct language versus like English, I guess, or at least North American English for the most part. Japanese people don't like to cause a scene or anything like that, so instead of saying things like can I get this or please give me this, they'd say something like I would like to have this done, or I would like to get this sent by airmail, but, or something like that. I don't remember the complete sentence, but it is something like that. It's phrased in a way where it's like, I would like for this to happen, but I mean, if it's no trouble at all, then I know, yeah, in Japan, I read that one. Surprisingly, you guys, when the school gets dirty, a janitor cleans it up instead of the students. Oh, well, honestly, it is still taught that you're supposed to clean up after yourself. However, janitors tend to clean up, like, the halls and the rooms whenever the students and stuff aren't in there. Because, I mean, you still pick up trash and stuff. But if everyone did their part to actually clean up, then one person wouldn't have to do it all. Yeah, that's why we have Kengo. Oh, okay. Wait, Kengo? Kengo. Sleep well except you. Oh. No promises. No promises on whether or not I will or will not sleep well. But you sleep well. Let me see. Kengo. Solid, strong, firm. Huh. Oh, Kengo isn't. Oh, did you mean Keigo? I know about Keigo. We call those land whales bucket. Oh no. Society does judge by looks sometimes. Like, to be fair, I wouldn't want to date a 700-pound woman that's more than a baby elephant. Sweeping her off her feet is impossible. Bucket hound. Date her or pass it to the next person. Honestly, 7 up 10 though. I expected Boomier to say something like that. That's really funny. Wow, I spent an hour talking. I'm really happy. That's cool. Not that Keigo. It's just polite way of talking. Well, yeah, that's what I figured that's what they were referring to, but I'm not sure what they're actually referring to since it's neither Keigo or Kengo. Yeah, Kenga. Absolutely Kenga, yeah. Why me? Because you're all about trying to sweep women off their feet and trying to find women in different countries and places. Even though you clearly have somebody for you. Bunya, can you drink excess to fly to Japan? Gilbert, why are you trying to drag me to fly to Japan as if I don't want to go to Japan? You know I want to go to Japan. I just want to be able to go to Japan and listen, how would you feel if you went to, because you know English, how would you feel if you went to an English speaking place and you didn't know how to speak it very well? Granted, you did go to Japan and you know, clearly don't know the language fully, but it's just when you're an adult, you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. Don't you know? Keigo, I barely use it, but in conversation with people who are a lot years older than me. Yeah, exactly. Towards your elders, towards people you don't really know, that seem like they're a much higher status in terms of like age. For politeness. I wasn't listening in school about that, to be honest. Oh. No, that's fair. Being as young as you are in recent time, it's interesting. It's excess. Let's plan together. No, Gilbert. Hey, listen. If everyone's trying to go to Japan, then I don't see a problem. If people can get together and go to TwitchCon or something like that, people can get together and go to Japan or Europe or like New York Times Square or something. Hey, I went to JP without a Google Translator and I survived. You survived, but is that what you were trying to do? You did have a purpose when you went. You wanted to go to the Hollow Fest and you enjoyed it. 私はそのような、けてました。それは、そのような。Wait, hold on. I need that. I need to check that. Ah. I'm not going to lie, this isn't necessarily what I planned. I did plan on speaking, but I'm glad this is where we've ended up. This is really good. そのような科目に長けてしていました。それは退屈でした。退屈。Boring. Very boring. Oh, okay. School curriculum. Okay. Naruto. I need to read more. Oh, Edinburgh is now a hollow pilgrimage. Tell me where to go in JP and I'll slide through 100%. Finding an anime girl in Japan would be nice. No, not finding an anime girl in Japan. Just finding a Japanese girl. Anime is still cartoon, you know. It's just like saying I want to find a comic book girl, like a manga girl. I want to find a cartoon girl. Saying I want to find an anime girl is like saying I want to find a cartoon girl in English. What? Mucho texto da yo. Whoa. Hold on. I went to the wrong site. Give me this. My favorite Super Smash Bros. DX streamer is AMSA. He somehow used Yoshi, D tier character, to beat Mongo Kitsune, tier character in the biggest tournament, and honestly is my inspiration to keep going when things get tough. That's really cool. And yes, I did use DPL. Because it's a lot. But that's no. お気に入りの大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズ DX ストリーマーは AMSA です。彼はどういうわけかよし。D ティア、キャラクター。そして最初のトーナメントでマンゴーギツネティアキャラクターをになった時に避けるための私のインスピレーションです。Okay. I like that. Like, because I know that I'm not very good at Smash Brothers, but I still keep doing it because it's really fun to me. Cartoon girls are hot. Shigo, Kim Possible, Elastigirl, all the Pixar moms, Gumball's mom. Bucket, you're insane. You're a thirsty fellow, aren't you? Oh man. The Japanese population is declining because it's hard to find a soulmate since you're pressed to have a family before 28 and having kids comes with expenses. Yes, I've heard about that decline. Though I also thought that decline was also due to the fact that a lot of guys actually would rather have anime girls or 2D girls than real 3D girls. I watched a documentary on that a long time ago when I was, I think, in my first year of college. And that was something that they showed there. I leave and I just see Bucket's comment. Yeah, the thirst is real. If you love Gumball's mom, doesn't that make you a furry, if that's what they call it? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, I think. By the way, Axis, where's your rabbit ear? It's April 1st. What do you mean? Easter is over where I live. What do you mean? No rabbit ear. Kitsune da yo. Let me see. Also, this is a good place to get English interaction for anyone who is still learning English. It may be hard to keep up with though. The population is right now, I think, 106 mil. Wait, what? Mr. Beast videos? Mr. Beast gets more views than the population in Japan. Well, to be fair, Mr. Beast is rather popular. Where did the fox go? I am the fox. Hello, bad boy. Welcome. Nice to see you. I am Finico today. Until Sanrio destroys me. I'm kidding. It's April 1st. Change of pace. Change of scenery. Who let the cat out? I guess Finico does kind of sound like both a fennec fox and a cat at the same time. Though it uses the kanji for like, the cult is actually like for child. Fennec. Anyway. Gilbert, I'm 14. Yeah, exactly. Gilbert is the second oldest here. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm not a mega furry like in Animal Crossing. Having a game crush on Isabelle isn't really that bad. She's humanoid enough. She's practically another alien life form. Basically what you're saying is she's sentient. Regardless of whether someone is human or non-human, if they speak human language and they're sentient, then more than likely people will say the word wood. Wood Smash Brothers. This is a good place to represent a fever dream. Are you talking about the spinning road, Trav? Gilbert, probably in another 14 years, make some. Yeah, exactly. That sounded so wrong. It did, but you knew that it sounded wrong. That's all that matters. Like that's about as bad as if I were to give someone bad advice. Well, I can't really do it right now because Boomier left. I was gonna say a thing for Boomier. When he comes back, maybe I'll say it. Humanoid enough. Yeah, that's what Bucket Hound said. I mean, he mains Duck Hunt Dog in Smash Brothers, so that should tell you enough. Google furry chart and tell me where you're located. Yeah. I've seen that chart. It's really funny, actually. But where does Isabelle lie on that scale, though, Gilbert? Is she like number 3? Like Animal Crossing. Yeah. Doubutsu no Mori. Common guys, I'm not the only one. Oh, come on, guys. I'm not the only one. Don't y'all like Raven and Starfire? Same thing. Well, they are aliens, yes. If that's what you're saying. Who's Raven? Talking about from Teen Titans. Azarath, Metreon, Zenthos, I believe. Teen Titans, yeah. Yep. Everybody knows about Teen Titans. That's really funny. By the way, look at Lopunny, the Pokemon. You know what the Pokemon team was doing. Look at Lovander from Pal World. He's practically asking for Snoo Snoo. Lovander was clearly made to look like Salazzle. They did know what they were doing. Lopunny, that's no one's fault. Gardevoir, that's also no one's fault. Vaporeon? That's your guys' fault. Did you see how you do it? Huh? Did you saw how did you do it in Japanese? Or am I tweaking? Do what? 7 out of 10 though. The fact that we were talking about Japanese, now we're talking about a furry chart. No, it should be Vaporeon in terms of human compatibility. Yeah. Say, did you say how did you do it in Japanese? How did I do what? No, I don't think so. At least I don't think I did. Did I? I don't get Vaporeon. That's literally a dog formish type. But Bucket Hound, that's still furry. What do you mean? It's a water dog. You never seen a dirty water dog? Man, how did I not have a crush on any fictional character? I don't know, you're still young. Did you say I mean? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. How did you do it in Japanese? I'm not a dog clapper. Isabelle doesn't count. Why would Isabelle not count if Isabelle is a dog, though? This is what I meant when I said something about the sentience thing. If they speak English, or if they speak, you know, human language, then there's sentience, and that's one of the reasons why people would do that. Search the Vaporeon copy pasta, yeah. You went past the furry line, by the way, according to the chart, Bucket Hound. At such a young age, I've seen the terrible stuff people fantasize. Wait, what's happening? Okay. Fantasize people have on Animal Crossing characters. To be fair, 7 up 10 though, you're literally the only human in Animal Crossing. Don't you think that's a little suspect? Just a little bit. I mean, it is called Animal Forest in Japanese, but that doesn't really change the fact that you're the only human going to an animal-specific place. Isabelle is literally a furry, as they're animals with human traits. Like characters like Rosie. Yeah? Isabelle is humanoid, though. She walks on her two and has the same humanoid structures as the villager. All of them do. Everyone in Animal Crossing walks on 2 legs, though. Isabelle is like the Minx tribe from One Piece. Garchu. Huh. Does she has visible furry skin and have animal structure nodes on or hand? What? Nani kore? She has nubs. She does have nubs. She does not have fingers or paws or whatever. Nubs. Yeah. Like the hands of like the Powerpuff Girls, where they don't have fingers. Or like Kirby hands, where there are no fingers. Isabelle is mid. Eh. Popular enough. No. Everyone's talking about Isabelle, but no one's talking about the obvious one. Anka or Nairu in Japanese. But I digress. Here is Bucket Hound, here's denying he, she, them is a furry. Yeah, basically. You kind of need that. It's like, I'm not a furry, but Isabelle versus... No, it's like, Isabelle, yes, Vaporeon, no. And it's like, well, they're both dogs. I said I want a mega furry. Might be a little, but I ain't that bad. Oh, the yellow cat? Yeah, the yellow cat. Might. なんこれをディアットです。ディアットディアットディアットなんこれを Oh, chat though. I read that wrong. I'm so stupid. What is this chat? I don't know. It's chat. Chat is chat. This is like probably one of the few times where it's gotten like in an odd unhinged manner. It's still tame though. I've seen far worse. I don't know why I read that as diato. That's chatto. I almost got kidnapped. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there's a reason why nobody is talking about that one. No, it's okay. Lamau. I almost got kidnapped by a furry, but still don't hate them. Oh. The Egyptian cat. Yes, that one. Pretty sure only 1 to 2 people in here know that car reference. Oh, you mean the cat, right? I don't know. This chat is nothing what I've seen. Yeah, exactly. It's very tame. The tamest of tame. Which is fine because I'm a tame person, so I'd hope that, you know, people who watch me are somewhat tame as well. I'm not very unhinged. Especially compared to literally everyone I've talked to and everyone who has joined my VC. Including, well, the person I've collabed with. And she's tame too. But, you know. She and her friends also has their moments. And I can get funny, I guess, but I wouldn't call myself unhinged. Not really. There's nothing you can find on my streams where it's like very unhinged that is that clippable. Sure, there are some things that you can clip that are like interesting that I've said or just some interesting things that you see, but not in an unhinged way. Not from me anyway. I actually saw the uncensored version while scrolling on Twitter. After that, I turned off seeing US content from... Yeah, well... I mean, to be fair, 7 Up Tendo. It's no different from Pixiv art. There's stuff on Pixiv as well. Granted, yes, I understand what you mean. Plus, you are young, so, you know. True, I could talk way worse than what I'm saying now, but I don't want to stain this sacred ground. See? Look at that. I admire that you think that way. It makes me happy, actually. Excuse me, I'm tame. I mean, Claude, anytime you speak, you say some off-the-cuff stuff because you barely speak. But when you do, you're like, my chance. You just need the child. The child is borderline experimental. But, you know. I know I can't trust her. She has a great heart, but I can't really trust her. Which is a shame, really. Zannen desu ne. Then you will slowly be forced to be unhinged. No, because I still have control. I may be a child, but I've seen more. Oh yeah, seen some. Yeah. Absolutely. You know about that Japanese artwork website? Yeah, I know about Pixiv. I learned about Pixiv ages ago, back when I used to draw. I know it's mostly Japanese because it's a mostly Japanese site. Or at least it started mostly Japanese. I mean, stuff I had said. Yeah. Pixiv. Yeah, I don't know about that second one, Gilbert. I've never actually heard of that one. What are you talking about? I mainly talk about history or the game I'm playing. But Claude, whenever you're in a VC, you're silent until you say something that is sus. And that is proven. It's like you've accidentally walked in on your parents. Oof. He just has PTSD. He's a young child with PTSD. And it's taught him to be a not so scary person. Oof. But why would you do that, Ref? From Marine stream? Oh. Well, you know Marine. Marine is as down bad can get. Like what? You know what? You said it. You can talk in VC. Sometimes. Sometimes when I set it up, yeah. But I mean, that's what the Discord is for as well, though. If people want to talk, they can talk. And sometimes I will put VC on stream. It's not just something for me to listen to. It's also to hear back for you guys. Whenever you guys speak, you're like, oh, I can't believe I said that. Or, man, it was chaotic. And it's like, yeah, it's documented. What does VC stand for? Voice chat. Discord voice chat. It's okay. I walked in on my parents once before I knew it. I saw. Oh, oof. Gotcha. Understandable. I have VC. I'm being dead serious. What did I say? I don't remember saying anything bad. It's okay. It's all documented, so don't worry too much about it. If it were bad, I would have deleted them. Oh. Yeah. So, you know. So guys, does VR chat also count? It does count. I've never done VR chat, and I don't have anything to do VR chat with, and I don't necessarily plan to because I don't have the space for it. Though I do have a friend who does want me to do VR at some point because they want a Beat Saber buddy, and Beat Saber is addicting, but you can't really stream Beat Saber because copyrighted music. It is a fun game though. The first time I ever played Beat Saber, I actually played it for like 6 hours straight, no stop. So it's very addicting. And I'm not the biggest VR person. I wear glasses, so you know. Okay, then yeah, I've seen some weird stuff in VC then. I mean, like I said, in this case, VC means voice chat. Whenever you're like in Discord and people are talking, that's voice chat. So when people say get in the VC, it means they're like, hey, get in here and talk with us, you know, join the party, basically. My friend had a VR business meeting and accidentally put on a skin with big honkers during his presentation. That's how you know someone's been using VR chat for far too long. Just a little bit. Gotta be careful with that. That's a shame though. A VR business meeting, which sounds like an oxymoron to me. A VR business meeting. Huh. Nah, sadly that's normal. Is it? I guess I'm behind, huh? I would have never guessed. So hey guys, here's something I've never done before. Oh. 日本のインターネットは I'm gonna have to paste this because it's gonna disappear. Not fast enough, and I still have a lot to learn. He did it on purpose? Probably. He did it for the clout. Paste. The Japanese internet is moderated for certain things, but some things can flash you out of nowhere. It's usually a post from just a few hours ago, then deleted a day later. Yeah. That's understandable. のことのためにモデレートされていますが、いくつかのものはどこからともなくあなたをフラッシュすることができ、それは普通じゃない。わずか数時間のはずであり、その後1日後にされます。Okay. Yeah. Sometimes people don't know where the line is, you know? And it's not like everyone reads TOS or policies and stuff, right? So when people get in trouble, they're like, why was I in trouble? And then that's why a lot of times when you get like a flag, it'll say you were banned for this or you got a warning for this, because not everyone's going to read the long paragraphs of text. Imagine going to a VR strip club and then realizing that you were getting danced on by an old guy. Yeah, that exists. A grind is a grind, is it not? Remember, judgmental. A grind is still a grind. I can understand that it being creepy though, obviously, yes. I'm not gonna act like it's not, but still be mindful. You never really know. Smiley face. Why do you think now I don't care what happens anymore because of VR chat? Yeah, you're desensitized. Sometimes desensitization at an early age is okay because it means that they're not going to be too fearful later on. You can't always shield your kids from everything around them, especially when you slip up with a few curse words here and there. But the way US moderates internet media, no disrespect, but it's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty bad. In fact, there's a lot of trouble that happens. That's why there's something called like cyberbullying as well. And I know you mean in the sense of like where you have to basically keep safe search on your browser if you don't want to get in trouble for not safe for work material. But yeah, it's a thing. People like to, like I like to say, push the envelope and push it until the envelope tears. And then things have to happen. Also bucket again, that's normal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It definitely depends. That's the price that you pay for being free, basically. If you have the freedom to do something, more than likely you're going to do, you know, some bad things or something wrong. For the heck of it. It's like, for example, here's the thing. So 7 of 10 though, well, obviously you should know, with Pokemon Go, right? If you know the original intent of Pokemon in general, like especially in Japan when it was first made, it was meant for people to like get together and, you know, play the game, catch the monsters and stuff, and link trade and do all this and that. And like how in the game you're walking around and you're, you know, doing battles and stuff. And then Pokemon Go came out some years later to basically emulate that same experience. Well, in Western places, I want to say the US, mostly, it worked for a little bit, and then it didn't work for very long because people started to become predators. because a lot of kids obviously were playing Pokemon, a lot of adults as well, but people were playing Pokemon. And then you had predators trying to basically abduct people because you can't have nice things. It's like, if people don't get caught doing something, then they're gonna keep doing it, and this is why you can't have nice things. So I like the intent, I like the original intent of Pokemon and how it was supposed to be, but then trying to do that in Western countries, in a free country where people aren't I guess don't have the right mindset to think, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, don't do this, don't do that, have home training. It just doesn't work, or it doesn't last for very long without someone trying to cause problems. It's no different from the censorship stuff that you see on television, where like you can see some of the Pokemon episodes where the Dratini episode where the warden does have a pistol because, you know, he cherishes the Dratini. He doesn't want anyone to catch the Dratini. It's like, oh my god, there's a gun in Pokemon, you know. Or you see like alcohol in like a cartoon or something like that, or you see cigarettes and stuff. But that stuff gets censored in the US because it could be influential on the children. But see, the parents in other countries teach the children that this is not okay, and you can only do this when you're, you know, of age, or, you know, it's a little funny, haha. But in the States, it's more like, no, you know, it's like, no, this is influential. This will cause problems here. It's like, but why will it cause problems here? Just teach your children not to do that. You have to understand that everyone is still human, right? Why would, just because it's a different culture doesn't mean that the kids in Japan and kids in the States or kids in Canada can't have the same like mindset if you're taught it, right? It depends on what you're taught. Easy fix you have to do is turn off the game and read a book and you are free from cyberbullying. I mean, it doesn't make the problem go away, Raph. The problem isn't the like turn off the game and read a book. It's the people causing the issues. I stopped playing the game because I'm too lazy to move, not gonna lie. But yeah, predators always try new ways to find underage people in game. Remove the end game. Yeah, the Pokemon anime was censored a lot in the US. Wise when you are. Very, yeah. I like to share the information that I have learned. I like to be able to talk about things that I do know. Yeah. But I think that's the case. I just think that it all has to do with the mindset and the culture. And so then you just, you know, if you can learn to respect things and respect people and learn that this may or may not harm me, or that there's a reason why I have to be a certain age for this to occur, then you'll be okay. There's nothing wrong with asking why, but then people need to tell you why. You shouldn't get the answer because I told you, don't do it. You should get the answer because this is what will happen if you do it. And then you'll learn, oh, okay, that makes sense. Otherwise, the kid is just going to be curious and go out and do it, get in trouble for doing it, but at least they would have learned why you couldn't do it or why you shouldn't do it. But it's also the fault of those who decide not to teach them instead of tiptoeing around it, right? Welcome back, Boomier. Because in the US, things like sexually in the US is a lot private in the Western side than the US. For example, in Mother 2, Ness was naked in his dream because it represents freedom in Japan. Oh, is that why? The US is just a naked kid, so they changed it to make Ness in his PJs. That's correct. I didn't know that was the reason why. Oh, yeah. That does make sense. Yeah. He's naked because it's freedom. Plus, it's the inside of his mind. Isn't that something that happens a lot in anime anyway, or at least some of the older anime? When it's someone who is basically in their own mind, then it shows them naked, right? Because they're free of whatever. The US just look as a. Also, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was thinking about whether or not I was going to play Earthbound Uncensored or just as is. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I never understood why my mom would be like, you don't need to know because I'm your mother. That legit made me more curious to find out. Yeah, I was the same way. A lot of us were the same way. I just don't A lot of times when people do that too, is a lot of adults don't like to be wrong. So if parents get asked why all the time and the parents don't know, then they'll say, because I told you so, stop asking questions, look it up. Because they don't want to feel like they are wrong. What you have to understand is you're going to be wrong about some things, or things change over time. For example, we used to have documented 9 planets. Pluto used to be a planet. Pluto is no longer a planet. We have more planets though with different names that I don't know. We used to say like Planet X or something, but I only know up to like, wait, is it, wait. Yeah. It was 9 back in the day. Wait, didn't you say you are 6 years older than my brother? Yes. Your brother was born in 98. I was born in 92. Except me, I'm right about everything ever. That's right, Boomier. Just like how you're really great at balancing oranges. So yeah. Yeah, growing up in my teenagers, it just felt like that I was expected to act like an adult, but at the same time still being treated like a kid. Yes. In my case, it was something along the lines of, you're too old to be acting this way. Meanwhile, parent treats you like the child that you are. Weird, right? How do you sound like that and you're 32? Well, I'm 31. My birthday hasn't happened yet this year. How do I sound like that and you're 32? When you say sound like that, do you mean like my voice, or do you mean like how I sound like an adult? Because 32 is an adult. Maybe I was just born in the wrong time. I don't know. Sometimes you have younger people who sound like they're much older than they are. And you're probably not going to find too many people who speak the way that I do at this age, just because I guess it's the way that I learned English, which is that's my native language. English is my native language. But I think I liked the language arts a little too much when I was younger. So I don't know. Your voice is a bit higher than the average, dude. Not to be disrespectful. No. That's understandable. I get it. And that's true. Funnily enough, in real life, my father's voice is also higher than most. Bro's saying your voice is crispy smooth. I'm young. Well, I mean, like I said, I am 30. I'm 31. But 31 isn't old either. You're right. I don't sound like an old person. I do not sound like an old person. But, that's just my voice. If anything, it's more like it's just an in-between voice. Yeah, you sound more 17 and 32. In real life, a lot of people still think that I am straight out of high school because of how young I look and how short I am. Because I'm 5'6" and a half. I'm very short. Who's gonna tell him? What do you mean, Boomier? I already said my age. But everyone says, man, you sound much younger than you actually are. Yeah, I do. And I look it too in real life. So when you were 18 in Japan, I was just a newborn. Well, let's see. If you are 13 and you're turning 14 this year, and I am 31 and going to turn 32. 32 minus 14 is 18, right? So yeah, if I was 18, you were a newborn. Yeah, when I was graduating, well, it was after high school. After I graduated high school, when I turned 18, because I was born in June and graduation was in May. So I was 17 when I graduated. When I turned 18, you were just a newborn, yes. So yeah, the world works in weird ways. When Excess was 31, I was 3. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, 14 plus 18 equals 32. Yeah. So when you turn 14, or you turn 14 this year, I turn 32 this year. So yeah. 18-year difference. Almost 2 decades. Your free trial expired when my trial just began. That's a long free trial. 18-year free trial. Yeah, it is weird how that works though. I feel like as long as you're able to bear no ill will towards people, you should be able to communicate with anyone just fine. Just don't be bad. Don't be a bad individual. I'm not doing anything wrong right now. And I'm talking to you guys. I've already revealed my age. You've already revealed yours. And I'm not saying anything or doing anything disrespectful or wrongfully. And I'm not going to. I don't have a reason to. And I feel like that's a mindset that people should have. My knees pop too and I'm 14. I mean, mine do too. And they did it before I was 30. So yeah, that happens. Joints are weird. 30 ain't even that bad. Even though I'm 23, my knees still pop. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people, used to have some friends that were like, oh no, my life is over. I don't want to live past 30. Or I don't want to be until 30. Going to sleep. So yeah. Have a good one, Raph. Glad you stopped by. I hope you enjoyed. Wow, it's almost 2 hours. This was a goal I've always had, to be able to just talk to people like this. I never thought that I'd be doing this without pulling up a game. And I was going to pull up a game. I still will. But this is actually fun. This is fun to talk about. And on April Fool's, mind you. It's April Fool's Day. And we're just having a casual chat. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. And not in a bad way. Good night, bruh. Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. Yeah. My final message. Goodbye. Yeah, not in a bad way. All you have to do is be a good person. All you have to do is not want to cause problems with other people. And you're good, right? To be fair, or to be honest, if this was the 90s, talking to somebody 18 years older and predator actually, but now it's normal because age gaps on the internet chat is just random and irrelevant. As long as you can speak, then a chat begins. Yes, like I said, it's scary. Well, I guess I'm gonna go hit the sack and then go to bed. You are terrible, Bucket Hound. I get what you mean. Just be safe, okay? Sleep well. Nah, I got the joke. I got it immediately. Have a good one. Hope to see you again soon. Mata ne. Oyasumi. Well, see, the predator thing is, you have to understand that predator means that people are trying to, well, do not so great things towards younger people. That's not okay. With this is more like you turning on the television and being able to call in and talk to somebody, or being able to chat real time with somebody. So it's a little different. No one's trying to, like, I'm not trying to do anything like that. I am content with being able to talk with people and, you know, learn of people. I say, like, how I grew up and stuff, my experiences, and then you guys do it too if you want to. That's not so, I don't force anything on anyone, and I don't think people should, you know. A lot of times people do what they do to have control over people. I mean, parents are gonna have control. Ein's moment. Yeah, I guess so. People are going to have control over, like, parents. I feel like parents should have control over their children for a bit, because they're trying to mold their children. They're trying to teach their children the rights and wrongs of the world. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Because how I grew up, I mean, I feel like I'm okay in terms of respecting people. I don't feel like I should go out and harm people. I wake up and I don't think I want to cause violence. At least not unironically, right? Not saying that I want to cause violence. I mean, video games are video games, right? But I don't want to go out and cause problems for anybody. If anything, when I'm at work, I don't want to be the one to cause issues. When I'm at a store, I don't want to be the one to break anything. I don't want to look stupid for not knowing how to use something. I'm like, because I'm constantly aware of my surroundings, right? It's It's something. Yeah, not unironically. I mean, no. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Chigao, yo, chigao, yo. You know, it's not like that. But that is how it is, though. Or you know, it confuses me sometimes when I see people do what they do. On one hand, I'm like, you know, let kids be kids. It's okay for kids to like have fun and stuff. Because I don't think adults should. Like, if a kid is like, oh man, the sky looks so pretty. It's so pretty. And then an adult's like, why are you just staring at the sky like that? It's just a bunch of colors. Calm down. It's just the sky. Like, don't break their, you know, the happiness. Or if a child has like an imagination, you know how children used to have like imaginary friends and stuff. Don't let, and then I guess adults will just think, oh no, my child is mental. And it's like, no, your child is having an imagination that you lost, you know? Adults, I guess, aren't meant to have an imagination because it seems childish. Sometimes when I'm sitting next to somebody, I say to myself, I'm the only thing stopping me from hitting the person next to me, but intrusive thoughts suck. Well, they always say it takes two to tango. Like, yeah, someone can start a fight, but a fight also means that someone else is going to fight back. If you punch somebody and the person runs away, it's not a fight. If you chase after that person and they're still running away, then you're causing an even bigger scene. A fight usually means that more than one person has exchanged force or whatever. I called a lady ma'am today and she told me not to call her ma'am. Can't even show respect. That's not new, actually. The reason for that is it's not in a disrespectful way. It just means that you thought of them as, or they thought that you thought of them as someone much older than you are. I still catch myself saying yes ma'am to a lot of women too. Despite me being 31. Heck, I do that with people sometimes that I work with, and I know fully well that they're younger than I am. And it's weird. I don't mean to do it. But like, even if you're like close to their age, I'll say yes ma'am. And I think that's just because of like status too. Sometimes it could be my supervisor. My supervisor could only be like a little bit older than I am, right? And sometimes that's just me. It's just like holding the door open for someone. It's like, oh, you don't think I can hold the door for myself? It's like, chigao. It's not like that. I'm just showing respect. I'm gonna hold the door open for you because you're coming up next. Don't think too much into it. You know? Mentally intrusive thoughts almost ending me because when things go wrong, I want to just end it off because it felt like I have no control. But then I remember that I have finally a family that cares for me and will be devastated if I'm gone. That's right. And I do hear that, you know, Japan does have like a super high like unalive rate. So yeah, because of all the stress and stuff, high standards and whatnot. Like I said, I've never been to Japan, but I just know of what's been said before. I call Eins ma'am. My mother instilled yes sir, no ma'am in me early. Me too. But that's also towards adults though, Boomier, those who are older than you. It's rather odd to go up to your niece and say yes ma'am. You know what I mean? At least unless it's playful. You usually show signs of respect towards those who are older than you. That's why they say respect your elders. And that's why when you say yes ma'am, they think, oh no, they must think I'm old. Because elder is also another term for old. You know? But I'm not gonna be offended if someone says yes sir, yes ma'am to me. Especially now that you know my age anyway. I don't care. That construct to me does not matter. So yeah. I just think life lessons are important. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm depressed, but thoughts like that is scary. Yeah, absolutely. There were times where I felt that way as well. There were times where it felt like everything I did was wrong, or that I couldn't make decisions on my own without someone getting angry. And then later I had to remember that, yes, there are people who actually care. And it's true. They do. Just because you don't see it right in front of you doesn't mean that it's not true. Be balling, yeah. That's boomier. Yeah, just always know that no matter what, it's just like it's just like comments on drawings or comments on art, comments on videos. You can get 8,000 nice comments on your art or your videos, and you get that one negative comment and it haunts you. It eats at you because you're like, why does this person not like my work? Despite having 8,000 people like your work, right? The Japanese film all about Lily Chocho showed me how to kind of deal with things like that. I should look that up because I'd never heard of it before. Sounds new to me. I'll be sure to remember that. Lily Chocho. My full my full government name is Boom Ballin' Hella Cheese. Don't focus on that one. Don't focus on that one? I mean, is it bad? You said it helped you. Is it bad though? Interesting. You know. Oh, don't focus on that one. You're talking about the 8,000 people liking your stuff and then the one person not liking. Yeah. But it's still, you're still self-conscious about it because a lot of people focus on the negative a lot more than the positive. There's a lot of why doesn't anyone like me? But the real question is why doesn't that one person in particular like me? Yeah, the example I gave. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot. When I did the stream, I don't think I put this in low latency. Or maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. Because it's a new stream. It's still keeping up okay. I meant to put it in low latency. Huh. I just realized that after almost 2 hours. Huh. しょうがないな. Where is my chat? Okay. The stream delay makes it hard to respond, not gonna lie. Yeah, we are instinctively wired to focus on the negative. It feels that way, yes. Normally my delay isn't this high. Normally I have it on ultra low latency. I forgot to do it this time. I do apologize for that. Gomen nasai. But thank you for bearing with me. Does show explicit imagery for some scenes. Oh, I see. Focus on a negative input is a mutation of an ancient survival tactic. Ah, like keeping your eyes peeled. It's kind of like the whole keep your friends close but your enemies closer. Or at least that's how I interpret that. You don't want your life to be in, you don't want to feel like your life is in danger. And nothing is scarier than the unknown, right? Which is why you fear the dark, because you can't see very well in the dark. Or at least that's what I think. Weird. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. Where is... Alright, I want to do this. I want you guys to see how bad I am at this. Because I've never done this before. So let me kill the music and bring up this. Where is it? Put it up. Do you allow VC? I do allow VC, but I'm not gonna do VC today. At least not not general VC, not community VC. For the moment, anyway. It's crazy to think how much our bodies haven't evolved, even though we're aware of the massive jump in evolution. We keep some primal aspect of our old selves. Yeah, it is interesting to think about. We still, because I mean, we are still what we are, right? It's just that we adapt. Like, we don't need to do some of the instinctual things that we needed to do back then compared to now. So here's this. I bet no one expected this because, I mean, who would, right? I've never played this, but we're going to play it today. And I'm only going to fight bots. This is a game called War Thunder. Why am I playing War Thunder? I don't know. But you're gonna know today. Lumiere, it feels like when I'm being pressured, I was good enough. I ask if I'm good enough. You should make a VC that is only available to people with a certain role, and that role should only be given to those you trust on stream. Yeah, I know. Lumiere, I have more than just the general chat. I also have a secret chat, or like an admin chat as well. That's why sometimes when I'm streaming, I basically quote unquote pull people down into my stream VC. But I stopped doing that and built up a motivation to keep moving. Yeah. I feel like that's the biggest accomplishment, and it's a good step towards aiming towards something that would give yourself self-worth, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna just do it. We're gonna fly. So, you know, listen to the engines. Why don't you have any mods? I have some mods. They're just not active right now. So I'm flying a plane. I think I'm supposed to get rid of the ground vehicles. But I just pulled this up to fly a plane. And I'm just playing bots, I think. So it's whatever. But I have like 4 mods, I think. They're just not always active. And I'm still a small streamer. So I don't know. It's good. It's good, bro. You just gotta keep going towards your goals, but don't overdo it. Pressure makes diamonds, but also makes rubble. That's true. I like that. That is definitely true. You definitely have some wisdom, Lumiere. You're more mature than you first, come off to be. Wow. Yeah, it's bad for mental if you overthink it. Absolutely, absolutely. There are so many things that can make you want to just stop doing things. For example, sometimes I get bullied. Sometimes I get bullied a lot. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not just playing bots. Because I recognized a name. Well, not necessarily a name. So I'm trying to prove that you don't gotta make that PowerPoint. Well, but are you doing that just to prove that I don't need to make it? Or are you doing that just so that I don't make it? Like, are you doing that as a front to not make it? Or are you being genuine? That's the real question. What are your motives, basically? I'm getting shot at. They want me. You'll never take me alive. But no, I just wanted to fly, quite honestly. But that's not gonna stop me from making a PowerPoint. You still are who you are. I told you my online self and in real life self are different. I'm trying to act more like I would on a normal day. Honestly, that's fine. Like I said, I think a lot of people end up being more unhinged online anyway, just because they feel like that's, you know, real life can be not so great sometimes, right? So you decide that I want to relax online. And being unhinged, I guess, sometimes can be like a relaxing thing to keep your mind off of some of those things in real life. Hence why some people, you know, may drink or smoke so that they don't feel bad. I think that as long as you don't cause people trouble too much, or you know where to draw the line, or if someone says stop doing that, you know, because it makes them uncomfortable, then you'll be okay. Usually. I'm not saying we live in a perfect world, but you just have to understand that if you feel bad because someone decided to do that, or decided to do something bad, then think about how, you know, don't cause problems for others. Be like, haha, I want to be a menace today in real life, in society. I want to be Yankee. I want to join the Yakuza. I want to be a rebel, or something like that. Like, no, I mean, be known for something good, not for something not good. Know what I mean? Actually, would like my comment. Oh yeah, of course. Because you probably left a nice comment, and you're a great friend. At least I'd like to think you are. But yeah. Oh, I crashed. It didn't look like I crashed. Oh, I crashed there. Yeah, I didn't pull up fast enough. I got a few though. I guess I'll do this one. I haven't done much with this one. I am a horrible person. You aren't though. I would know if you are. Remember, you've met Kanga. I have to go to sleep. It's probably the reason why I'm not thinking. It's foggy, so I gotta head out. Thanks for the conversations. Absolutely. Get a nice sleep, you know. I hope to see you again sometime as well, you know. Yeah. I hope to see you again. Oyasumi. Mata ne. I'm so bad at actually fighting planes. I just opened this like last night. So I've only done things with planes a little bit. And I only do bots. I just wanted to fly a plane. Kind of interesting. I actually don't know what my objective is right now. I should probably check. There are no active players left in the house of games. Okay. Good. So we win then. Mission accomplished. Oyasumi nasai. Otsukaresama. 7th and team, huh? This name, the Femboy Wolfskrieg. That's funny to me. There I am, I guess. Yep. Oh, let me check my Discord. What is that? Oh, it's a video. Okay. Just gonna check that, do that. Okay. Cool. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so do a little bit more of these, I guess. Ha 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 ha. Research has been completed. Oh, I see. Naroro. Sure. Uh, choose the following vehicle and click on the research button. Oh, is that how that works? Okay. Uh-huh. You can research. You need to finish the research to purchase it. Okay. So which one is ready then? Nothing? Probably. I guess this will just let me know. Those are premiums, obviously. Okay. So... Oh, it says order the oats. Not enough golden eagles? Of course, of course. I am not premium. Okay. Those research only be invested in K99 43. I thought I was though. I mean I am though. Am I not? Yeah, this one. Right? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I guess. We'll just, do that right quick, I guess. Um, I really enjoyed this talk, guys. This was an interesting stream. We did more talking than I did anything else. And that was definitely an end goal of mine before. What does that say? That's crazy. Okay. Let's pull this back up. Uh okay. Back into it. I guess. I don't really want to customize anything at the moment. I just want to continue flying around just to get used to the game. Join a game session. Okay, so yeah, okay. Model with reduced textures. Yeah. That's fine. Don't worry too much about it. Oh. Insane. Ah, the voices are back. Ah, what do you mean, Boomier? Daijoubu desu ka? What are you talking about? You always say this. This is not easy for me. Nice. No. I'm just thinking about the difference in how I talk to you and how I talk to Oxiden. Well, you both speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Right? I tried. I tried. I was trying so hard to hit the ground without actually, you know, crashing. Enemy planes. Let's just start paying attention to numbers. Nice. I'm so bad at this. Mucho calor. Ah. No. We're going in for a crash. written off due to severe damage. Mission accomplished? Oh, we won. I see. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't think I'm ever gonna actually be able to get an actual plane kill, like from a good shot. But that's just because I'm new. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows if I'll even continue to play a game like this. Just thought it'd be something new and nice at the beginning of April, you know? Who knows? Maybe I could get good, but it would take some time. Hmm. Maybe you could get good at Warframe? I thought Warframe was a shooting game. I'm bad at shooters. Can't you tell? You can just focus on melee. It's better than the guns anyway, damage-wise. That's true. I think that was something that I used to like doing in Halo. But I'm bad at Halo. I'm bad at shooters. Oh, the fog. What's the fog? think it's very interesting how calming this game can be, despite what's actually going on. Nice. Nice. Okay. How am I third though? That's weird. Interesting. No. No. I have to learn about that later. Alright. Dungeon. I can definitely see the addiction to a game like this, especially once you get the hang of it. But I guess that's with any game, right? And I am just, you know, obviously just playing bots and stuff, but I feel like once you get good, right? I don't know if I would ever get good though. I was on a mission. I was definitely on a mission. Oh, okay. Fourth? I don't see how. I lost. Or I died. Well, this has been fun. I can see myself playing more of this. But I think I am going to stop for now. I am tired. I must get rest. So, I would like to say, mite kurete arigato. Kite kurete arigato. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Really appreciated all the chatting that was done today. It was very nice. I hope I actually get a chance to do that more often. Because I really enjoyed that. And it's really fun to be able to give my input on some things. Or just talk about how I grew up and whatnot. Wow. Well indeed, Claude. Well indeed. But you know, trying to see if there's anything else I should actually grab. I see. Okay. Stream is so empty without me. You were definitely gone, Mucha. I don't know what to say about that, but you know, I am about to end it. About to call it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Stick around for my other streams whenever I stream, and have a good one. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye. Matane. Yes, wow, indeed. You too.